Australian culture is a rich and evocative style shaped by the Asian tradition, colonial history, and a vibrant multicultural presence. And its core lies the heritage of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people whose their culture represents the oldest continuous living civilization on the earth, dating back more than 60,000 years. The indigenous community have a powerful spiritual connection to the land, often referred to as country, which is central to their identity, belief, and the way of life. Their worldview is expressed through the storytelling, art, music, and ceremony, particularly in what is commonly known as the dream time, a complex system of creation story that explains the origin of the land, people, and natural phenomena. Indigenous art, including rock painting, back art, and dog painting, carry deep symbolic meaning and serve as a way of passing down knowledge through generations. The arrival of British settlers in the 1788 marked a turning point that significantly reshaped the cultural landscape of Australia. British influence is still evident today in the country's language, legal system, political institutions, and the educational structure. English is the primary language spoken across the nation, and the parliamentary democracy reflects British governance tradition. However, Australian culture had never remained static. Over the century wave of immigration from the Europe, Asia of the Middle East and beyond have transformed Australia into one of the most multicultural societies in the world. Cities such as Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane are now cultural mosques where diverse communication contribute to a rich blend of tradition, cuisine, festival, and perspective. A defining characteristic of Australian culture is its strong emphasis on equality and informality. Australians are known for their relaxed and friendly demeanor, often described as a laid-back lifestyle. Social hierarchies tend to be less rigid compared to many other societies, and people commonly address each other by first name. Even in professional settings, this cultural trait is closely linked to the concept of mischief, a uniquely Australian value that emphasizes loyalty, mutual support, and camaraderie. Mischief has historical roots in the early colonial period and was further reinforced during times of hardship, such as during war and in remote outback communities where cooperate that were essential for survival. Another cornerstone of the Australia culture is its deep connection to the outdoors. The country's diverse landscape ranging from the pristine beach and the coral reef to vast the deserts and lush rainforests play a significant role in the shaping everyday life. Outdoor activities such as surfing, hiking, camping, and barbecue are the most across all age groups. Beaches, in particular, are an integral part of the Australian lifestyle, serving as social hubs where people gather to relax, exercise, and connect with the nature. The iconic image of the suffering riding wave, a family enjoying a barbecue by the sea reflects a broader cultural appreciation for the balance, leisure, and the natural environment. Sport is another powerful unifying force in Australian society. Australians are passionate about the wide range of the sport, including the cricket, rugby, Australian rules, football, tennis, and swimming. Major sporting events draw national attention and foster a strong sense of community and pride. Competitions such as the Cricket Ashes series of the Australian Open in tennis are followed closely not only by sport enthusiasts but by the general public as well. Participation in sport is also widely encouraged from young age, contribute to a culture that values physical activity, teamwork, and perseverance. Food culture in Australia reflects its multiple cultural identity, while traditional foods such as the meat pie, sausage roll, and barbecue meat remain popular. The country's culinary scene has been greatly enriched by the international influence. Italian, Greek, Chinese, Vietnamese, Thai, and the Middle East cuisine are widely available, especially in urban areas. This diversity has led to the dynamic and innovation food culture, where fusion dishes and the mode interpretation of the classic recipe are common. Coffee culture is particularly strong, with cities like Melbourne often regarded as among the best in the world of the specialty coffee. Coffee is not only just a place to eat and drink, but also important social space where people gather to connect and unwind. The art plays a vital role in expressing and shaping Australian identity. The country has produced the international acclaimed actor, musician, writer, and the filmmaker who contribute to the global culture. Literature often explores the, the identity, landscape, and the human experience, while the visual art continues to draw the inspiration from the both indigenous tradition and contemporary influence. Festivals celebrating music, film, and the art are held throughout the year, showcasing both the local talent and international performers. Indigenous art, in particular, has gained global recognition for its unique aesthetic and cultural significance, providing insight into the Asian tradition while remaining relevant in the modern context. Despite its many strengths, Australian society continues to grapple with challenges related to its story, like particularly the impact of colonial on the indigenous community. Issues such as social inequality, land rights, and cultural preservation remain important topics of the national discussion. Efforts toward the reconciliation have become increasingly prominent including the public acknowledgement of traditional landowner, educational initiative, and policy reform aimed at addressing historical injustice. Their efforts reflect a growing awareness of the need to build a more inclusive and equitable society that respects and values in its diverse cultural heritage. Education and innovation is also play a key role in the modern Australian culture. The country is home to world-class universities and research institutions that attract students from around the globe. This international extent of the idea further enrich the cultural landscape, fostering the creativity, critical thinking, and global awareness. Australians generally place a high value on the education, viewing it as a pathway to opportunity and personal development. In recent decades, globalization and technology advancement have continued to shape the Australian culture in the new way. Digital media, social network, and international travel have made it easy for the Australian to connect with the worldwide, also sharing their own cultural expression on the global stage. At the same time, there is a strong desire for preserve local traditions that maintain a destination identity in the face of rapid change. In conclusion, Australian culture is a dynamic and multifaceted blend of Asian tradition, colonial influence, and modern diversity. Its foundation in indigenous heritage, combined with a strong sense of equality, community, and connection to the nature, create a unique cultural identity that continues to evolve. While challenges remain, particularly in the achieved through reconciliation and sustainability, Australia's openness, resilience, and creativity ensure that its culture remain vibrant and forward-looking. This rich cultural landscape not only defines life within the country but also contribute to the broader global community, making Australia a fascinating and influential part of the modern world.